Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this look. It's kind of vampy. It's not too dark. I kind of had fun with this one, so if you like this look, keep watching. Freshly washed face, and I'm going to use the Step 1 Skin Equalizer Nourishing Primer by Makeup Forever. I've already done my eyebrows off camera, and I'm just going to apply this primer to my face. I'm going in with the Mercier foundation primer. Next time I'm going to just use one primer. I don't know what made me use both this time, but yeah. So this is by Mercier. Then I'm going to take my number 5 Camouflage Cream Palette by Makeup Forever, and I'm going to use number 20, which is the peachy orangey color on the very end, and I'm going to use that to color correct the dark circles under my eyes. Once that's finished, I am going to use my Sephora Pro Stippling Brush. It's number 44, and that's what I'm going to use to apply my foundation. So I'm going to use the Stila in Warm, number 13, and the Sephora Tint Infusion in Bronze, number 35. And the Stila actually has a concealer built into the top, like that, with a little mirror on it. So I thought that was pretty cool. And the the Stila is actually pretty thick. So what I'm doing here is I am mixing the two of them together on my hand. At first I started using my sponge, but then I decided to go ahead and go with my first choice, which was the stippling brush that I got from Sephora. To use the Stila concealer, which is in the same color, the Warm, number 13, and I'm going to use that to try to further conceal the dark circles under my eyes. Since I have a lot of creases, as you can see, under my eyes, and I want maximum coverage, I'm going in with NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in medium dark, which is the number 3. Sephora Bright Set in Banana number 1. I normally use a brush. This is the pressed powder. I use a brush because I feel like I have more control over the product. And I normally apply my powder with the MAC 109 brush that I'm using here. And to me, it just, I know some people use larger brushes, but I like to use a smaller one because I just feel like I have more control over it. Next, I'm going in with the Makeup Forever High Definition Microfinish Pressed Powder, and I'm going to use my e.l.f. brush. It's an all-over face brush, and I'm going to apply that to the areas that do not have the banana powder on it. And then I'm going to take my anti-aging eyeshadow primer by Urban Decay, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid like so. Next, I'm going in with my Makeup Forever shadow and blush, and I'm going to use the number 75 blush contouring brush that I got from Sephora. The color that I'm using is like the reddish brown color, and it's in it's the number M738. Now I'm going to go in with my Eco Tools. It's just a random fluffy brush that I got from my retail store, like some drugstore, and I'm just going to blend some of that out and then go back in with the Sephora Bright Set and just kind of chisel out the contour a little bit, and then go back in and blend the rest of that in and dust everything off, all of the banana powder, the Bright Set banana powder from Sephora, and just continue to blend in the rest of my contour. Now I'm going in with Albatross from NARS to highlight my nose, and it looks white, but when it goes onto your skin, it goes on gold. And once you put that on, then you blend, because you don't want to walk around there looking like you just, you know, threw a bunch of gold dust in your face. So now the sponge really wasn't working that well, so I went back in with the e.l.f. all over face brush to finish that off, and I kind of poked myself in the eye, but it wasn't too bad. So. Next, I'm going in with MAC's Peachykeen blush, and I have a blush brush from Soho that I got from my retail drugstore, just a local drugstore here in my area. I'm going to brush that over my cheek. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go back into the NARS Albatross just going to take my finger and highlight the tops of my cheeks, and then I'm going to go in with Black Radiance bronzer, and I'm going to apply a thin layer to the highlight areas like my chin and my forehead and things like that. And then I'm going to apply just a little tinge of the Albatross highlighter to my lip. And now we get into the palette, but first I need to spray my fix over my face. So I've never used this palette before. This was my first time using it, and it was so cool. It comes with the brush. The colors are gorgeous, and that was like very exciting for me to use those. So that's that was pretty cool. And there I'm spraying the Makeup Forever Studio Fix on my face, and it was just like kind of weird because I opened my eyes like a dummy and sprayed the stuff. Oh my It was ridiculous. So now I'm waiting for that to dry. And now I'm taking just a card, just some random card, and I'm using a crease shadow brush that I got from Sephora, and I'm going in with the color Underhand, and I'm going to blend that into the crease. Then I'm going to take the fluffy end of the brush that actually came with the Vice 4 palette and just kind of blend in or blend out those colors just a little bit. And then I'm going to take the flat part, which is the other end of the brush that came in the palette, and I'm going to go into the color Flame. Flame is like very pigmented, it's metallic, and it's very, very beautiful. So I'm just going to apply that to my lid. I'm just going to press that on because you really want this color to be vibrant. Right here, I'm just going in with the color Underhand that I applied to the crease before, just to kind of blend the two colors in so there's no harsh lines between the lid and the crease. And once that is done, I'm just gonna press on just a little bit more of the color Flame, just to kind of make it pop. And then I'm going to go in with a flat brush, like a highlighter brush, and I'm going to use the color Frame, F-R-A-M-E-D, just to kind of highlight my brows. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to use a flat angled brush that I got from Sephora, and I'm going to go in with Sephora Outrageous Intense Waterproof Gel Eyeliner, and the color is in Intense Onyx, and I'm going to make a wingtip as you see here. And then I'm going to use the number 11 smudge brush that I got from Sephora and apply the color Deadbeat, which is kind of like a black, just above the wingtip. And then I'm going to use the fluffy end of the brush that came in the palette to blend that in, and you just pull the color into the crease to kind of create a V shape. So that's what I did here. Now I'm going to apply the mascara that I always use, which is by Makeup Forever. It's the Aqua Smokey Extravagant Waterproof Mascara. These products have some very long names. What's going on with that? So once I apply my mascara, then I'm going to go back into the color Deadbeat, which is the color that we sweeped over the wingtip, or right above the wingtip. And I'm going to use the smudge brush to pull that color into the bottom lid. So we're going to go in with Deadbeat and go from the outer corner to the center. And then we're going to go in with the color Bitter and pull that in from the inner corner to the middle. And then I'm going to go in with MAC Lip Liner and Currant, and I'm going to line my lips like so. And to top it off, I'm going to apply Kat Von D's Vampira. It's a matte liquid lipstick. So what I like to do with these types of lipsticks, I apply one layer and then I allow it to dry, and then I apply, as you can see here, I'm applying a second layer just to give it like the full cover and color pop that you need, because I mean one layer it's just not going to do, so you really want that color to show. now that the face is done and the lighting is horrible because I look pale, pop on that wig, honey, so you can look gorgeous. All right, yeah, you can see I wasn't too happy about the lights. I used Kiss double layer lashes. I put one on and it just did not look good, so I used some different lashes, and I think it was Paparazzi by Kit.
Got you shaking again. Keep my boots on, baby, 'cause some of the time you don't wanna make love, you just want it rough. Want me to take it with no conversation? Well, tonight gon' be